Good morning, everybody, and how's it going? Davey Stoller here, your host for Rocky Mountain Rankings, a show where we rank different bands, be it songs, cover art, or albums. And today we're going to be ranking, if you hadn't already guessed, the cover art of Fate's Warning. I decided to do this one, thanks again to a certain gentleman or certain gentleman on Sea of Tranquility, UK Connection. One of them happened to mention they were they were discussing great final albums from bands. The last album a band put out before they called it quits or decided not to put any more albums out, and they were mentioned Fate's Warnings last album, Long Day Good Night, which I didn't know at the time is apparently going to be Fate's Warning, the last album. Apparently, Jim Mathios, the guitarist and principal songwriter for the band, has said that he doesn't want to write any more new material. So, but Ray Adler said, and I always say this: never say never, because down the road, Jim might say, "Hey, you guys have written some new material. Let's go record it." I mean, look what happened between think uh, Face Warning 10 and Darkness in a Different Light. I mean, I think there was like what 10, 11, 12 year period there. I think it was well, how long was it? Let's see here. Yeah, a 9 year period from 2004 to 2013. So who knows? Well, Long Day Good Night came out in 2020, so 10 years from now they could decide, hey, let's put another album out. So we'll see. So, so anyway, I decided, hey, if this is indeed going to be their last album, let's do the cover art. I have done the ranking, uh, album ranking. Of course, I don't think that included Long Day Good Night. I'll have to go look. But anyway, that's not where we're here. We're here for the cover art. The worst to the best. So let's get into this. Well, before we do, please subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell, and leave your own comments, your own ranking of the cover art down below, or rank the albums if you want to. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. So anyway, let's get into this, shall we? Let's get into this. All right. 13 albums. I'm going to start out with my worst up to the first. Worst to the first. So when I laid out these albums to figure out what the what's going to be my best, and what I like the best and what I don't. This one, well, the one that comes after this one was going to be my number 13. But then I noticed this one, which is now my number 13. I thought, no, this is not good. Good album, but not good cover art. Let's see here. Let me get the right screen here. Released July 26, 1994 on Metal Blade Records. Inside Out. Yeah, I'm not talking. I think there's a kids show called Inside Out. involves a girl named Riley, I think. But and her, I guess her inner thoughts or something. I don't know. But anyway, this is I believe, a 3 disc set. Yeah, there's the first disc has got the original album. The second disc got live stuff, and then the other one's got the band live. I don't think I've watched the DVD, but anyway, that's not where we're not here about the tunes. Uh, yeah, it looks like Face Warning, and then there's some alien writing over here. Of course, I think you turn it on its side, and it says Inside Out. Yeah. So, but this way it looks like alien writing, maybe from Alpha Centauri or Planet Vulcan. Uh, I say, come on, guys, come on. And plus, the title Inside Out. I've been thinking, I could do some shows on ranking the album titles. Maybe I'll do that sometime. But that's just bland. It's like somebody couldn't think of anything good, so let's just put their name in small case and put Inside Out, make it look like some alien writing over here against a off off brown background. I mean, even the back. You open it up, though. You get the band that's far away. Basically, what comes out like this. There's the booklet, has the band photographs and stuff. There's only one photograph of them close up. The rest are, them hiding in the field. But this is just bland. And so much could have been so much better. Um, so I don't know if this is the band's idea or the record label. I don't think it really says. No. No other information except the Middle Age Records remasters 2012 version. La di da. Of course, who plays on this? Ray Adler, Jim Mathios, Frank Oresti, Joe DiBiase. Believe this is Joe's last album with him. And Mark Zonder. I think it was Frank's last album with him too. So anyway, that's my number 13. Inside Out. Okay. On the number 12. Okay. Now this is the album that almost came out as my worst, number 13, but of course got beat up by Inside Out. Good album. Fantastic album. But cover art gagged me with a spoon. Released March 23rd, 1988 on Metal Blade Records. No exit. That's right, folks. There's no exit. No exit for you. I come and telling at you at the exit the doors. You can't get through them. Yes. Again, a hallway with weird ceiling, even uglier carpeting. No exit. I know that's the first song, which is What's wrong, baby? Oh, I think I got a bug in here. Is there a bug, baby? Don't you like it when you go out through the doors and the bug comes in? Hang on a sec. Sorry about that. Bella saw a bug. Where he went, I have no idea. So, but anyway, back to No Exit. Again, horrible cover. I like the face warning title. I like that. A lot of people don't because DF looks too much like a double cross T, but I like it. It's original. But come on, No Exit. And the first song is 41 Seconds. Of course, the rest of the album is awesome. I just love it. One of their most beloved albums. And the thing about this album is when I got it, I think I ordered this from Amazon, and it's supposed to be a 2 disc set with a bonus DVD. There's no bonus DVD in here. I mean, I opened it up thinking, cool. And there's nothing. Just the one. Just the CD. So, I don't know. Oh well. But anyway, the title and the cover just is terrible. Like, of course, the only thing that's keeping this from last place is Inside Out. That's my number 12. On to number 11. Alrighty, number 11, released September 30th, 2013 on Inside Out Music. The first album after a long gap, longest in their careers. The album is, and they're first with Frank Oresti on guitar, Darkness in a Different Light. If you can, again, bland cover. I guess it's supposed to be some sort of origami. I don't know. 2 disc set. You get the album and a bonus disc with extended Firefly, which is good. Following further on, live and Life in Stillwater live. Again, not much here. Let me open the booklet art. It's even worse. It's like somebody just drew it and said, "Hey, let's use this." Not much in here. I think there may be a picture of the band. Oh, yeah, 2 pictures of the band. Joey Vera on bass. But, and of course, the music is excellent, top notch. It just covered does not, as far as I'm concerned, does not match the music. I mean, it's just bland. So I know probably some people like that, but I don't. It could. Some of these bands, it's either them making bad decisions or the record label, or both. And of course, all our art tastes are different. We like different things. We're not all going to agree on the same thing. So, same way with the music. So, anyway, that's my number 11, Darkness in a Different Light. On to number 10. Yeah, Rocky Dan. Album released April 22nd, 1997 on Metal Blade Records. Concept album. An album that I think I might have put very last on my album rankings. Produced by Terry Brown, who you might recognize from early Rush period, or Rush days. Did a lot of the albums for Rush. I'm talking about A Pleasant Shade of Gray. Let me take it out. Anyway, it shines. There we go. Again, a little more interesting, but I don't know. Of course, you got this umbrella coming out of a brain. I think that's a brain. No pictures of the band. And on top of all that, this album, as I said, was I think my very last in the album rankings, because I have tried and tried to get into this album, and I just cannot. I've listened to it, I've sat down and listened, and I think one period I fell asleep. There's a few good tunes on here. It's basically one long song, A Pleasant Shade of Gray. Of course, it's broken up in different parts. I think you got 1 through 12. I just don't get it. I don't get this album. So, Kevin Moore did keyboards on it. You got Ray Idler, Jim Matthews, Mark Zonda, Jory Vera, Kevin Moore. And you got some additional vocals from people. I just don't get it, and the album cover matches my my thoughts on it. It's a jumble of people sitting in a room. It reminds me of a scene from some British movie. I have nothing against British movies. I like plenty, but it just reminds me of a scene from that, or I don't know. So anyway, that's my number 10, A Pleasant Shade of Gray. Alrighty then. For the next number 9, we're going a long way back. Long way. We're time traveling. How far back are we going to go? You asked me. Well, Davey says, all the way back to the beginning. For a Night on Brocken. Released September 1984. The back. The front. The back. The front. The back. This one, a lot of people don't like this cover. In fact, I believe they put out a version with, 1988 reissue with the moon. Of course, they got this one. They got different. Excuse me. They got original cover that had the original name artwork. And they did another one that had Face Warrant and different lettering, and then this one, which the lettering, I don't like. They should have left the original Fates Warning logo. But I do kind of like the artwork, though does look kind of primitive. But does it say who did the artwork? It doesn't. Beginning. Reissue. Oh, it's been reissued several times. Okay. It didn't say who did the artwork, but maybe it does say inside, but I'm not going to take it out. Not bad. Better than what's come before it, but I'm sure a lot of people don't like that. But oh well. Music side of it, it does sound like one of their favorite bands, Iron Maiden. Though I still dig the album. So anyway, that's my number night, or yeah, number night. My number night, 9 on Brocken. So anyway, on to number 8 on Brocken. Yeah. Oh, we ate on Brocken. Yeah, I had steak, potatoes, and a nice Chianti with some fava beans. Alrighty, at number 8 on Brocken. An album that could very well be Fates Warning's last album. Released November 6th, 2020 on Metal Blade Records. Long Day, Good Night. Not a bad cover, though I don't know. I'm kind of mixed feelings on this. There's the back. Side. Uh, the title pretty much says it all. If this is indeed Fates Warning last album, you know, long day, good night. It's been a long day, good night. So, and I'm sure it has been a long time. You know, it's been around since the early '80s. So, yeah. So anyway, that's my number 8. Not bad, but still not good. Of course, you open it up. There you go. A little bit better. So anyway, the logo. They decided to use this logo since Darkness in a Different Light. I don't care for it. I like the original, but anyway, that's just me. Okay, on to number 7. Okay, released July 1st, 2016. Album that kind of surprised us all. Because prior to this one, Ray Adler was hinting that if people didn't get their stuff moving, there might not be a face warning. That is Theories of Flight. Not a bad album cover. Kind of interesting. 2-disc set. Um, Because by this point, Frank Oresti had decided to lead the band again. Uh, he was still a member of the band. He just did not appear in band photos inside the album. And was credited only as a guest, so I don't know. Band politics, you gotta love it. Uh, don't know quite what to make of this album. It's got weird, weird writing on here. Looks like a target. Somebody's blasted in the center a number of times, trying to hit this bird, whatever. So I don't know. Not bad, but kind of middle of the road. That's why it's number 6. Uh, Thinking about of course, a lot of people seem to like this album. So anyway, that's my number 7. Number 7, yeah. So number 6, number 7. On to number 6. Okay, released August 22nd, 1989. Metal Break Records. An album that hints at what is to come, the changing of Fate's Warning's sound, becoming, well, they're still progressive, but a little bit lighter, not as heavy. Though they're still heavy, but just not as what came before it. Talking about Perfect Symmetry. Uh, Davies, take out the booklet so people can see it better. There we go. Again, I don't know. Some old guy sitting there staring at a statue. Same on the back. Kind of boring. There's the band. Not bad. Of course, they've adopted this new Fates Warning logo that would kind of come and go on the next few albums. But, there's the back of the album cover or CD. A lot of these albums, just like the band, is just not interested in deciding on good cover art. And a lot of the time, cover art grabs a person's attention. Say, hey, check that out. That's badass. Let's check this album out. When it's like this, though, it might grab some people's, but if I didn't know Fate's Warning, I'd look at that and say, well, looks kind of suspicious. Especially, but the stuff that's come before here. So anyway, not bad, but still not good. That's my number 6, Perfect Symmetry. On to top 5 at 5. Okay. This next album released July 25th, 2000. It's an album I like very, very much. I can't remember what I ranked it at, but here it's number 5, Disconnected. Take out the book. So I cut the glare. Again, improving, though. People in gas masks. There's the back. I don't know. And it come in, I believe this came in different colors. And there's this one, which is kind of an orange shade, though wow. That's the first time I noticed that. It looks different on the video. Wow. Because when I'm looking at it, it looks dark orange. And here it looks pale. On here, on Wikipedia, it's yellow yellow color background. There's also one with white background with the people, they're the guy's wearing red, she's wearing black. Huh, interesting. Not bad. Uh, that's weird how that comes out pale white, kind of off white when it's orange here. I don't know if that's maybe it's just on my screen here. I don't know. But improvement. Like I said, my one of my favorites, if not the favorite album of Fates Warning. I just love the music on here. There's the back. Again, it's an orange color, but here it's that's weird. So anyway, and of course the logo, if you can see it there, it's kind of plain Jane. So lowercase. So that's my number 5, Disconnected. On to number 4. Okay, next one, released October 5th, 2004 on Metal Blade Records. Their 10th studio album, hence why it's called FWX. And let me take it out of the thing here. You can see it better. I kind of like this one. I mean, it's got that tornado in the background. It kind of looks like a big tree. A couple people sitting here in the foreground. Um, I don't know if this got any pictures in here or not. There's the back cover. I kind of like this one, and good. It's great music on this one. Uh, it looks like a clock with a lot of tens on there, X's. There's the back of the CD. Again, vast improvement. Though I think they could have came out with a better title, FWX, Face Warning 10, whatever. I think they could have come up with something better. Of course, who knows? Maybe they would have made it a bland cover instead of. So anyway, that's my number 4, FWX. Okay, number 3, released October 29th, 1991. 6th studio album, released on Metal Blade Records. Take it out so you can see it better. Parallels. This one I kind of dig, though it's not as good as what's yet to come. If you look in the background, you can see that statue right there. And the old guy reminds me of the old guy off of Perfect Symmetry. And and the title, Fate's Warning, looks pretty good, though I still like the original logo. There's Ray. Jim Matthias. Frank. Joe DiBiase. And Mr. Zonder. But yeah, If it wasn't What's to Come, this could have been my number one. So, but What's to Come is just a lot better. So that's my number 3. Alrighty. Now, if you're a face warning enthusiast, fan, whatever, you know what my top 2 are. You don't know what they're going to be in, though. What's number 1? What's number 2? I know probably I might get some crap for this, but I'll explain why I did it this way. Released 1986. It didn't say what day. It's kind of strange. Let's say, through Metal 1986 through Metal Blade Records. It didn't say what day. This is the remastered version. Awaken the Guardian. Now this is a 3-disc set. You got 2 discs, one of the album, one of with live demos and live songs, and then you get a live at the Sundance Club of the band. I've tried to watch the live CD or DVD. The video quality is great. The sound sucks. I don't know why. It's just horrid. It's horrible. When I first heard it, I thought, well, maybe it's because I'm trying to listen to it on a computer. I went and put it on a DVD player, and it just came out the same way. So if you get this, don't expect too much from the live DVD. But anyway, the cover I like, but this portion back here, this thing, this portal, just bugged me because it looks like somebody did this great painting and they decided to slap that in there because if you look down at the bottom, it's just like sitting there on top of everything. I don't know if that was meant to be that way. See if it says anything about the cover art here. It doesn't say anything. Let's say who did the cover art. It does not. But I think this is that's the DVD. There's the CD, 2 discs. Now I like that logo. There's the band on the back. Last one, the 5th Arch. But again, good art, but it just looks like it's been altered with that. I guess that's supposed to be the Guardian in the background. Or maybe it's the guy standing right there. Right here. But it's always bugged me. So that's why this is keeping that number 1. So if you don't like it, tough. And plus the logo across the top, too big. They should have kept it right up at the corner. So Anyway, at least I did that on the separate CD, right? So anyway, on to number one. And if you're a fan, you know which one I'm talking about, and that is The Spectre Within. I just love this cover. Is it the best cover ever made? No. But let me take, I think I get this down. I just love that cover. I mean, it looks evil, looks mysterious. And this back right here, this stuff right here, every time I see that, it reminds me of Doctor Who. You're probably wondering, how does that remind you of Doctor Who? In the original series, in the TARDIS, if you went in there, it had circles on the wall. It does. It reminds me of the TARDIS. Of course, it could be a scene from Doctor Who. Some weird specter trying to get in it's been invaded the TARDIS. But great cover, great album. Though the logo should have stayed the same, the original. They changed the logo. Uh, the original one had a bluer background. Uh, Fates, the logo was red. Spectre was over here instead of over here. That the original one was best. This is the remastered version, but still excellent. I like this one, though the original would have been better. uh, Great music. Uh, Bonus tracks on this one. Let's see, let me open this up here. The band live, John Arch there, the vocals. Kind of makes you wonder what came about had John Arch stayed with the band instead of signing. He won. He couldn't commit to doing long. Bella, what are you doing? It's not. No. Had John stayed, it kind of makes you wonder what the musical direction would have been, what they would have came up with. Would they have gone the same route? Probably not. John's uh, lyrics was just awesome. Jim's lyrics are okay, though I think they just lost a lot when John left. He just had a way with coming up with these interesting lyrics. Of course, a lot of people said they couldn't understand what he was saying, but oh well. Uh, so anyway, that's baby. What are you doing? You want to be on the video? Come here. Come here, baby. What? Don't you want to be on the video? Don't look at me that way. Like, but anyway, she doesn't want to be on the video. I guess she's camera shy. So anyway, that's my rankings of the cover art of Fate's Warning. Hope you enjoyed that. Shall we do a little recap? Number one, Spectre Within. Number two, Awaken the Guardian. Number three, Parallels. Number four, FWX. Number five, I think you've been disconnected. Number six, Perfect Symmetry. Number seven, Theories of Flight. Number 8, Long Day, Good Night. Number 9, Night on Brocken. Number 10, Pleasant Shade of Gray. Number 11, Darkness and Infinite Light. 12, No Exit. And 13, last but not least, Inside Out. There you go, and my little baby. What, baby? Come here. Come here, baby. I got you. There she is. Look who's on there. Look right there. I love you. See? There you are. Okay. Got you on my video after all, didn't I? Yeah. So anyway. Have a good one. I hope you have a good week. I'm hoping that I have a good week. We'll see. Still got a lot to do down at the shop and other things going on. But hopefully next weekend we'll have some good news. Or maybe, hopefully. Good news on things. So anyway, have a good week. It's starting to get cold here, by the way. I think we got up in the low 70s today. Not ready for winter yet. Not ready. I know it's just fall's just began. Started, I think, Saturday was the first day of fall. So here we go through the long fall into long winter. But anyway, have a good week, and we'll see you when we see you.